Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome to something that not a one of you would ever have saw coming. Welcome to the Boruto Modpack. And that's the exact reason why you'd never see it coming, because those of you know me know I hate Boruto. Nobody saw this coming, but yeah, welcome. We're doing this now. This is now a thing. So, what's all this about? What's happening? What's this series? What's surprise? Badum. So, I don't like Boruto. Basically, though, when it comes to Boruto and Naruto, there's not a lot of difference. But I was having a think, and the Naruto mod is also a Boruto mod. Because you can do this. But as soon as this was added, it became a Boruto mod. Because Boruto is just a layer of crap with a couple of cool bits on top of Naruto. So, you know, it's one of those ones, isn't it? So I thought, well, that can work. Then I started thinking, well, what's the big difference between Naruto and Boruto anyway? Like, I could just theme the pack as Boruto, couldn't I? Because really, what is Boruto? Well, it's infinitely worse, has a much higher ratio of filler, and has the karma suit. That's about all I've got. There's also the Jogan, but the Jogan doesn't work in this mod, so we're forgetting about it. But yeah, basically though, I just decided to go this theme. I've done a lot of Naruto series. We're going to move on. We're going to evolve. We're also going to be a dictator and no Hokage, and we're going to rule with an iron fist. So, you'd like to look forward to if you come on. Speaking of which, right, as normal, server. It's going to be semi-public. I just realized I'm still in creative mode. I had to go into creative mode so I could, like, check things for whitelisting the tunes and stuff. But anyway, right, so, Bimbadim. Whitelisting and all that malarkey. Tuning and higher ranked members of the channel. As per usual, comment in the community section that asks for your IGNs so you can get on before episode 2. Get in rank higher if you want to get on. After this video's out, you can let us know your IGN in the comment section down below, and I'll whitelist you, no bother. Then, student and non-ranks. Yeah, we'll be doing this semi-public style. So, as normal, leave a like on the video, along with your in-game name in the comment section for a chance to get on. Or if you're student rank, so you can skip ahead of the queue and get on. So, that'll be that. Mod pack and whatnot will be on the project rooms, as per normal. Once the update happens, tune-ins will know where to go so they can get theirs. And, yeah, I learned from my mistakes. I didn't update the project room before I put the video out. That way, no one knew. Complete surprise. Nobody saw this coming. Then again, I would have misled people to think it was a Naruto series, when actually, it was going to be a Boruto series. But right, so, yeah, Dictator. We're doing that. We're going to do the whole one village, one god to rule them all type series. A.k.a. similar to how we're doing Ruby, Avatar, and whatnot. Except this won't be streamed. This will be episodes. So, basically, it's just while I'll be on. I'll be ordering people around. And I've got good reasons to motivate people to move and do things, because I'm using the version of Naruto / Boruto mods. It's tagged as Naruto, but it's got Karma still and Jogan in it, so technically it's moved into Boruto territory, but whatever. Anyway, yeah. So, as things currently stand, people can't get jutsus. We can get these. This is good stuff. This is great stuff. But, yeah. People get nowhere getting jutsus. I am the only source of said jutsus. Well, me and Yami. Me and the old great Yami. We're the only two that can actually give jutsus out. Unless one of the others come on. Which they probably won't. So, in that idea, I can have some fun with this. But, basically it means I can come up with weird and wonderful ideas to try and convince people to train certain ways or something, or do certain challenges and such, do certain contests and such, to earn jutsus, to earn Geki Genkais, to earn other things. So, interesting thought. That's pretty much the idea I'm going with in this one round. Because it's Boruto, because it's Naruto / Boruto, I'm gonna. It doesn't feel right just saying Boruto, does it? I'm gonna have to get used to that, aren't I? Oh god. Watch this. I'm gonna call this the Naruto series many times. But anyway, because the version it is though, you don't get this thing to start with. So basically, it means I'll tell people to do things, I'll expect them to do them, and possible rewards can be jutsus and such. All that malarkey. So it means we can play games and challenges and bits. Also great motivation to actually finish building things this time, and for everyone to help. It's great being a dictator. when you hold all the cards. But anyway, so that's pretty much planned for the series, though. So it'll just be a case of I'm Hokage. Do as I say. But we also set up rules because this mod is a pain in the backside for many reasons. Many reasons. It's a pain in the backside. So yeah, I wanna alter a few things. Alter a few rules. Make a few rules that I expect people to follow. If they don't follow them, ooh, you don't want to know what will happen if you don't follow them. So I was just thinking that I need to stab some cows really quick. Then I just remembered I can't with the swords. But it's fine. This is why I get kunais. But yeah. So die. The hell was I saying? I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh god. Oh yeah, rules and such. Yeah, I'm gonna set a rule board up. I'm gonna set up rules, and I'll expect people. These are rules that you like. A bunch of these, it's not a case of like you don't think you have to follow them if you decide to pull a traitor card, which people shouldn't be because it didn't end well for the last ones. Yeah, basically these are ones I expect you to follow because some of these will be like not suggested. They'll be like you need to do these things because otherwise I'm gonna get really annoyed and I'll probably delete your play data or ban you. So, fair warning. Basically, I've been setting up rules to make things a bit more interesting because the Naruto mod in its balancing sucks, like really bad. Mainly, the health system is broke. So, I'm making a rule board, and one of those rules will be no putting points into medical. You don't have to worry about it because you can't really get experience the normal way anyway in this version. So, you know, you'll be relying on Yami to do implants. So you don't need it. You don't need it. You shouldn't use it. Definitely shouldn't use it. AK, don't put points into it. The only way you'll be allowed to put points in is if I specifically say. AK, maybe we'll tie that to something like ranks that you earn. But yeah, we're going to be getting rid of the whole health boosting thing. You'll start with your 20. Maybe we'll increase it at some point by a little bit. But we're not going to 500 and so people have like 500 health. Because it sucks. And battles take pretty much hours. Or they just never end. So there is that. So we're going to try and balance things. It means the weaker jutsus, especially early game, actually have a bit of purpose behind them. There'll be a few other rules we'll put up as well, which actually we should probably make a board. Oh yeah, by the way, this is spawn. This is also where we're living. FYI. I went around, I searched out a nice lovely location. Now all you travelling peasants can move over here, and we'll build a fabulous place. At least that'll be the plan. We'll see how that goes. Where did they put a board? Put it here. Can always move it later. Right, okay. Shall we board down? Screw it, yeah, this edge will do. So, 1, 2, getting used to the jump and stuff again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feck it, go to here. That'll do lovely. There we are. Lovely job, plate. Yeah, I probably should have just, like, done this before we started. But whatever. Tease what it is. Okay, turn that off. There we are. Oh yeah, also because I'm a dictator, and I'm me, yeah, I won't be following quite the same formula as everyone else, because I'm no Hokage, and thus, makes sense, I'm a bit more powerful. So, if you see me breaking these rules, yeah, that's to be expected. Don't try and, you know, follow in my footsteps. You'll never be able to. That's the tone we're setting here. Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, Pam's Harvest Craftsman. Right, signs! We need them. Dum-ba-dum. I say you'll never be able to follow them. Technically, if you get like enough jutsus and powers and stuff, you would technically be able to. But I'm just saying, like, I basically got stuff already. I've got things like Karma Seal and such. So, technically, it's possible, but it would be very hard. You'd have to work very hard. So, yeah. Just, don't consider comparing yourself to me. It's not worth it. You'll just feel sad over it. No Kage, I'm meant to be awesome. That's just how things work. Also, thoughts. Battle gear. We can put things in there. Or not. I thought we could put some... Can we not put a kunai in there? Huh! I'd swear you could have. Odd. Oh well, nothing you can do about it. Also, getting dark. Not for long. Oh yeah, we can also think about applying like jobs and stuff to people as well, like as we normally would. Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, this can't be the exact same as Ruby and such because it won't be getting shot every time I come off and things. Like this server will be kept open so people will be able to work and do bits. So it won't work exact same as Ruby and our turn stuff. But I probably will do things like set up scoreboards and teams and stuff like that. Although the teams might be less about working and more about, like, say, clans or groups or stuff like that. Because if we're going to build a village, we might as well have sections and groups and people working together and build. That'd make more logical sense, possibly. Oh, we'll play it by ear as I basically decree what's going to be what. But yeah, so, rules. Oh, thankfully I don't have to worry about the chat getting deleted and all that in this one. So, yeah, straight away. Back up to level. Now just put it like this. Straight away. No. Medical. That's how you spell it. I'm like, is that how you spell medical? What? Yeah, it is. No medical. No. Putting points. No. Medical. Okay, so it wasn't clear enough. So yeah, that's rule number 1. No. Enchanting. Armor. So, yeah, another one, the Naruto armor is really strong. When you put enchants on it, the weak jutsus become near useless, basically. That's something I noticed, because when you jump from normal armor to protection 4 armor, the effects stop working a lot. So, putting a ban on it. No enchanting armor. That won't be a thing. It can enchant tools and weapons and stuff and such. That'll be fine. But, yeah, will not be enchanting armor. So, obviously, I'm going to be making up more rules as I go. And we're doing basically what we normally do. Also, very important. That didn't work. Obey the Hokage. Very important rule, that one. Always obey the Hokage. Do whatever he says. Be ready to give everything to him. All that usual stuff. Be ready and willing to give anything and everything to him. Everyone. Everything. Everything to him. Order. Yep. What else is an obvious rule? We'll be keeping people busy, giving them jobs and things to do, and expectations and buildings and all that malarkey. Obviously, we'll get, as we do things, we'll figure out then challenges and such to unlock jutsus and other skills. Oh no! When I give out... So, obviously, Yami can implant things. Yeah, just have Yami do it. Yami can just implant things, because I don't want to put my medic up high. As much as I want to be Hokage, I still want to play by some level of mortal rules. I don't really want to exist in a realm of my own where I'm untouchable. That would make it boring. No. We'll make ourselves so we can actually get hurt a little bit. That'd be good. Now, aside from that... Oh! Also, some thoughts for this series. Originally, I was thinking of putting it on hardcore. I decided to have a moment of mercy on that one and thought, nah, I probably shouldn't go that far. Because that was a serious thought for me. Originally, when I made the plan for this series, it was going to be in hardcore. But it's in 1.7. Hardcore 1.7 is a lot more annoying. Because, for one, you get banned as soon as you die. Now, I could have just, wiped the ban list every now and then to let people back on. It'd just be a case of if you die, you're off for a bit. And then eventually, it'd get wiped and you get back access to it again. But, said it wasn't really... Nah. Don't really fancy going that route. I'll just keep it as normal. Although, to counteract the fact that in Naruto, the mod itself, it prevents you from dropping items. You cannot, when you die, it acts as if keep inventories on. I fixed it. I put the grave mod in. So now, if you die, everything falls. That includes all your jutsus and all that malarkey. So, you best be careful. To be fair, you don't have any to begin with. So, when you begin, things like kunai and such, way more valuable. You can't use them yet. You don't know how to use them. If you try to use it, you'd stab your own eye out. So no, the way to get experience currently is to do low ranking missions, which you'll find NPCs floating around. Mainly, they spawn at Plains Bum, which we're in. So, if you want to try and get started in basic training, they can do that. Aside from that, it'll come up to me to, it'll be up to me to basically give trials and hand out, I guess, XP as rewards for doing training and such. Basically, I'll be doing things for everyone to do activities for my amusement. That's pretty much how this is going to roll. Oh. Or at least that's how I picture it in my head. We'll see how well that plan goes in the long run, eh? Which, by the way, oh, interesting thought. So, without the enchanting, without the medical, weapons suddenly look more valuable. Because weapons were pointless, for the most part. Unless you're using a rapier from Technic. Which, by the way, Technic. Not Technic. Tinker's Construct. There we go. It took me a minute to remember that one there. But yeah. Unless you're using a rapier such from Tinker's, it was borderline useless. So, there was that. Now, not so much. Now, technically, if you use a sword, it could actually do some damage because people don't have absurd amounts of health. Which, by the way, yeah, again, there's no excuse for putting your medical and such up. You don't have clans. There's no way you can accidentally put it up. So, be very careful when it comes to clicking on there because it... I'm not accepting any excuses on this one. It's a like golden set rule. Unless I say otherwise, do not increase medical. If you do, it'll be player reset. More than likely. If you keep doing it, I'll get annoyed. And you'll probably get banned. So, the warning's out there. But, swords looking much more valuable now. Especially since I have the Karma Seal, which boosts my strength, resilience, haste, and speed. It also means things, let's say the Curse Mark, or Sage Mode, that give small boosts. They're actually more valuable now as well, because they actually do a little bit more work. And I'm trying to think of ways to help balance things. Obviously, it means the high-end jutsus as well will just be killer. So, there is that. But getting to high-end jutsus isn't going to be easy. Or at least that's the plan. Same with like the tail beasts and such, but they're a completely different ballpark. We'll worry about a different day. Also, apparently I'm just using this entire pick then. Might as well, since this episode is mostly me showing off and explaining, because, yeah, none of the tunes are currently around. Actually, hold on. I'll quickly pause. I'll see if any tunes have gone. I know one did. I waitlisted them already. But then, like, I literally had set all this up, was ready to record, then sent the thing out. Now, I thought, oh, I could wait and whitelist it, but then nobody commented in the first, like, 3 minutes. Bar, like, one. So, I don't know. Yup, there we go. A few more people whitelisted. So, yeah, they're tuning ranks and such. So, they're on quicker. This mod pack, by the way, quite small. Compared to my normal Naruto ones, it's not got a ton of mods in it. Mainly because the main idea of this series will be dictatorial village, doing as told, and basically me making up things on the fly for people to do. Challenges and whatnot. So, yeah. Basically, there's not as much for exploration, and such. There's a lot of buildy things, but that's mostly it. So, I'm just saying that now before people try and run like 50,000 blocks away. There's not a lot out there. It's not really worth it. I wouldn't bother, to be honest. Plus, I'll probably just bring you back. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. But yeah, tunings and such, I'll just whitelist them as I see them. Then gettings and such, they'll get whitelisted for episode 2, along with more people depending on number of people like the video and whatnot. Although, ooh, very interesting thought. So I'm not done in a long time. That's something we think about. Could do question of the day. I used to do that quite a lot. Back before I did semi-public and such. Might be an idea to do that again. Because, yeah, I think about YouTube, more comments, the better. So, a good idea to get lots of comments. So, yeah, doing things like question a day, not a bad idea. That's actually something we do. Maybe make a board and do a question a day. Well, you know. Also put this down. But, do a question a day. And I just basically ask Naruto-based questions, for the most part. And then, yeah, pick one and put it up on a board. That could be a thing we do. Also, I need coal. I also need to mark here. As... It's not a village yet, but, you know, one day. One day it will be. Devour all this. Yeah, so Pam's is into it, so people will be able to build, technically, restaurants if they fancied it. Is a thing. Which, by the way, oh, since I won't be, like, dictating 24/7, an idea for jobs and such, if you can make a job and make people and me believe that is your job, then for the most part, that can just become your job. So, if you can make something, if you can set something up and make it believable, then that can be something you operate as. Because I expect people to keep busy. If I see people littering about, do nothing, then, you know, that's not very good. No, we need to be active. Active ninjas. I mean, ninjas with part-time jobs, but you know, some of the best ninjas have got part-time jobs, like of Ino, 1010, Sakura, they've all got part-time jobs. Wait, Sakura have a part-time job? Yeah, technically she works in a medical ninja thing, sort of a part-time job, isn't it? Ninja stuff is her full-time. Actually, that'd become her full-time. Whatever. Point is, bunch of ninjas, part-time job. Yeah, everyone will be doing the same. Because we need resources, we need buildings, we need stuff in general to make it look like a village. So, the ball. But I'm not gonna, just say to everyone, right, all of you are getting into the mines. I mean, I might when people first come out and say get into the mines and find me such and such. And beds there. But, yeah. It's not gonna be a case I'm just gonna, tell people this is your role, then set a role. That won't be the intention this time around. I might tell people to do things at points, but that shouldn't be the permanent thing. Permanent thing should be whatever you can convince people you should be doing. So, I might come and ask you what you're doing, and the good idea would be to have an answer. Or work on something to have an answer. Also, food. I see a bit of coal. Digging down is looking very much like a good idea right about now. Oh dear. Also, probably should go to bed really quick. But yeah, this is a series though that I've had an idea about doing something like this for a little while. Cool. I've had an idea about doing this for a little while. Basically before, I think it was during Ruby, I pretty much came up with the kind of thought process of this. I mean, originally, when we started Ruby, I was thinking, well, Naruto. That could make a pretty good Dictator series. Which it could. But, then One Piece updated. And now suddenly doing Dictator One Piece seems like it'll be the next move. After, Ruby's done eventually. So I figured, well, we can just change this into another type series. But then it's like, well, we've done Naruto. A lot. Like, a fair few times. Like, at least a handful. We've done Naruto. Don't go and count. There's no point. It's definitely just about a handful. So yeah, there was that. I'm like, well, can we change things up a bit? And then, to my disgust, I did think, well, Boruto's an idea. And the mod technically could class as a Boruto mod. So, let's change it up a bit. And, yeah, then let's, because since we've been on a roll with the Dictator stuff lately, let's just go the full Dictator route and just see if we can make an interesting thing from that. Because the Dictator stuff has been quite good. It's been quite fun. It's kept things more active and flowing. It's had more interaction with other people. So, it's a bit... Yeah, let's keep it going. Why not? Can't do it the exact same way. So we'll try it in a sense where you can't hear me. So else I'm going to have to text, chat, and leave messages and such. And, I'm not micromanaging everything all the time, sort of thing. We'll see how that works. We can only try. We can only see. Either way. We'll see how it all works out in the long run. Got sort of high hopes for this, though. Should be fun. But Naruto, a good Naruto series always ends up being fun. Naruto series, though, where combat actually, even lower rank jutsus can end up killing someone, in taijutsu, kenjutsu, actual swordplay, could be useful. I'm for it. I'm for it at this point. Because we haven't been getting any of that. Typically, you use a Tinker's Construct Rapier, and you use high-end jutsus, and that's it. That's all you've got. And you have to be, because you couldn't waste your chakra on anything lower than that. Because if you did, you're a fool. But, because, people are just going to regen again. Hopefully that shouldn't be the case this time around. A.k.a. Golden Rule. No medical. I mean, again, if we make it so certain people are, say, higher ranked, then, ranks they'll earn, obviously. So, activities in the village. I'm not doing it as, if your rank in YouTube is a certain thing, I'm setting you that way straight away. No. It's a Dictator-type series. You have to prove yourself and all that malarkey. We might even go the route of having, say, guards and such. And dressing them up as guards. That could be a thing. Anyway. Get the feeling there's a spider waiting on me. Ah, there is. What a surprise. There's two of them. Okay. I have jutsus for this, actually. Where are you? Phoenix Flower! Ow. There we are. Wait, I could have cooked food this way. Oh! Damn it. Next jutsu. Air bullets! Huh. I was gonna be honest, I didn't even remember what air bullet did, so there is that. But yeah, a jutsu like that, typically, pathetic. Useless. No good. But I mean... Yeah, when there's less armor and stuff in the way. No armor enchantments. No, insane health. Could be useful. Water bullets! But, oh. Ah! Wrong button. I keep forgetting to change the button trend. Oh! That went well. Item key. Even with 200 chakra, it's still a bit of a thing. Oh, hello. Someone's joined. Oh my god. They're not going to be able to move a muscle. Oh my god, they're not going to be able to move. They're literally not going to be able to move. Also, I'm going to die because I'm not getting hunger. Oh god. Those two skeletons. They're buggering me over. You and your healing arrows, feck off! Throw the kunai! Huzzah! Ow! Fecking hell. There we go. Better. Yeah, they're not going to be able to move. Naruto mod, there it is. Naruto mod configs, for some stupid reason, makes it so W doesn't, is one of the keys. It's not even a good keys, but like, I can't remember what it is. I think it's like a taijutsu technique or something. No, not taijutsu, kenjutsu technique or something. It's dumb. But, yeah, it's a thing, apparently. It's always annoying. I don't know, I guess Mathiox must run around using the arrow keys or something. It's ridiculous. Also, you've got explosives! I think not, you sods. But yeah, anyway, yeah, T seems to be having a bit of bother. Well, good luck to them. That's not cobble. Or zombie? What are you going for? What are you doing, zombie? Very odd. Na 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 da 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 da. Oh. Bad. Water bullets. Lovely. Oh. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Pop that away. There we go. Alright, let's go and pay a little visit to... It's an arrow freaking out then. I was wondering what that was for a second there. Actually, new plan. Oh, Rex on too. Huzzah! More people are coming on. Took a bit longer. I thought it would. Rex technically been whitelisted before I started the video. And then the other three got whitelisted afterwards. Rex was the only one that asked. Well, asked within the time frame of, like, 5 minutes. Also, he's left again. I'm assuming he's done the smart thing and realized it's night time. I better go and adjust my keys. That's possibly what's happened. Now, T died. When T died, their grave will have dropped. Oh, never mind, they got it back. Ba-ba-ba. Don't worry, I'll deal with this. And now you owe me your life. Da 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 da. Yeah, it'll be glorious once they'll read the board. To be fair, the Shinins knew in advance that it was a Dictator type series because I literally left in the message. It's one village, one god to rule them all type thing. So, I didn't say god, but you know. There's one Hokage, me. And thus, you obey me. They're aware of that. We need to come up with more rules, though. Actually, suggestion for the comments. Got any rules you think are worth upkeeping to help balance the game out? Feel free to put them down below. In the comment section. Right. Yep, there's right there. What do we not need? Actually, no. What do we need? We need wood. If we go get wood, then we can fit things. Not that malarkey. And put chests down. Things like that. Also, people are on. Hold on. Camera, just to get that extra bit on. Recharge the old chakra up a bit. Lovely, lovely. But yeah, for the people that are on early though, the basic idea for them will be try and find Naruto people for missions, try and get as much experience as you can, and maybe try to use things like kunai and such. Because they're going to be valuable. They're actually going to be usable. And it's going to be interesting to see people actually use kunai and shuriken and such for fighting, for once. Because they'll actually be able to have some use and value to them. But yeah, anyway. Recharge the chakra. Lovely. Right. Actually, it's been around 12 minutes. Could quickly go and check and see if anybody else has asked to get on at this point. It's like, I know it's an odd time of the day, so like, maybe some people will have asked, maybe some won't. One of those ones. Plus, for Chinins, Jonins, and, you know, all that malarkey. And there's not an insane number of them. Certainly less than when I was doing, like, Dragon Block with Pat and Demon. So, you know. There's not an insane number of people that got on early and get a head start and all that malarkey. I might as well check and get as many on as possible. Right-ta! Well, yeah, one more person has to go on, so there's that. Right, yeah, I was just taking the time also to explain to Rex and T there stuff about the whole medical and the fact they don't start with paper and such. So they're a bit more aware of the fact that, yeah, you're going to be relying on Yami for that one. Right. The usual then. Better get these people to work. There's only 2 of them. I'd feel bad for putting them into too much work. No, I wouldn't. Wouldn't feel bad at all. Right. As of now, peasants, I am your lord. There we go. Let's make it clear who the boss is, just so they're aware. Yes, so there we go. Need to make sure they add that little Sir, Lord and such at the end, just so they're aware of it. Alright. Now, the bomb. 4. We'll come up with more rules as we go. Trying to think what mission to give them to start, because only 2 of them, so I can't exactly say, hey, gather tons of resources. I'm already like 30 minutes into the video. So it wouldn't really do much good telling them to, hey, get tons of stuff done. Because there's only 2 of them. I expect once the next episode, once there's more people on, then I'll be applying the law a lot harder on and stuff and getting people more harder to work. I think there's anything that can get them going. Or I can just leave. I'll just leave them to it for now. I'll leave the ones that go on early. I'll leave them to it. They can gather their bits. Probably should have made it earlier. So you're aware. Spawn shall come village. So I expect your houses. That's not how you spell houses. Be made here. Stay busy with work. What you do for work shall be up to you. There must be something. Like me and else believe. And the job is yours. Basically, yeah, make me and everyone else believe you're doing the job, and the job's yours, essentially. That's the plan. The exception would be the likes of, say, guards and enforcers and stuff. People that actually have the power to tell us what to do. When it's not me. Aside, or, like, search people's homes or people in general. That sort of thing. Aside from that kind of thing, yeah, it's pretty much, if you want to set up a shop and sell food, set up a shop and sell food. You want to set up a bar? Set up a bar. Maybe Yami will supply with alcohol then. You want to set up a mining type guild thing? Do that. If you want to set up a residence area, a hotel or something, do that. Like, as long as you can make people believe you're that person that does that job, then that can pretty much be your job when we're on the server. At least, that's the idea. If I see people walking around not doing much, I'll just give them orders. Eventually, if I don't see them doing very much for a long time, I'll just give them jobs. And expect them to follow them. Until they can better themselves and do something else, I suppose. Right, let's plan for that then. But yeah, so I think they've got the general idea. I mean, obviously, once they see the video, they'll know for certain what the plan is. I'll let them build their wee houses and such. I need to figure out where I'm putting my place. Then figure out who's the best builders so I can have them build my place. That'll be plan. But right. Bam ba bam ba dam ba dam. Also he's saying, oh, not sure why. Where's he gone? He's buggered off is what he's done. Also, probably stray too far. There's really not much out there. It's not really worth leaving. You might as well just stay here. Rather than, you know, traveling too far away. There's not really anything out there of interest. Maybe some point I'll send people out to go and find very specific things, but for the most part, let's get the village set up. Let's get everything nice and organized, eh? I need to, like, set up a border on our walls. Oh my god. If the people from freaking Ruby come on, I set them as builders to build walls, I think they'd probably just fall over at that point and just, that'd be them done. If I gave them more wall work after they're just finishing the one on Ruby. Oh, I should give you money. Keep it for now. Have nowhere to store it. Plus, might be use of money as we go. Yeah, like, money exists. People might charge money for things. I might charge money for other things. There's possibilities in there when you introduce money, because the possibility of an economy is there. Not a very good one or stable one, but you know, possibilities there. Alright, anyway, I might actually generally put the... Well, it is... I was just thinking of more rules there. Technically, more rules could be like of breaking all grass within the area, or not having torches placed on the ground, sort of thing. But yeah, I think for now, those will be the basic rules. I'll set up more little rules come episode, and I'll, like, tell everyone when they're on. Just make it easier. But also, right, wait, how long? The first episode doesn't have to be super long. Yeah. Okay. I think. It's the first episode. We'll call it there. Because we're not going to get too much done. Well, I mean, I could do a bunch, but really, I'm no Hokage. I don't want to do too much. Well, I have a word mystery. Oh. I found a spawner. Hang on to it. Could be useful for future plans. Yeah, I've got no inventory space currently. Got no storage house or anything. So I think, yeah, hang on to valuable things like that, because they could be used as bargaining chips for essentially getting things and things like that. So just, yeah, hang on to that stuff, because you never know when it might be useful. You know, an intelligence scroll. I mean, obviously, it's not actually it's got literally no value to us realistically, because people want medical, and they don't really have much way of making use of it, bar sage-based stuff. But well, yeah, I suppose they need medical. They need it for sage-based stuff, but then again, I can just spawn them in for folk need them that way. But yeah. Wait a minute. I had a thought process in my head there. I've lost my train of thought again. I'd like to point out, by the way, I've been playing a new fairy tale game today, so I've not eaten. I'm actually quite hungry and quite a lot of things. Also, let's get in there. Rasengan! No, there we go. I forgot this is updated version. I just saw him blop down there. For a second, I was thinking, oh, yeah, I'll hit him with that, then I'll follow up and chase him. That did one! What? Yeah, feck are you? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. What was I thinking of before I got distracted? I don't remember. Valuable stuff like that, though. You can use them for bits, for challenges, for unlocking things. Oh, that was it. I was talking about splitting people into ranks and things like that. So, yeah, I mentioned things like guards. There's also things like, say, the Seven Swordmen. They, very realistically, we could bring things like that into play. Say, with people that specialize in certain types of things, certain Gekkei Genkais for certain clans, stuff like that. There are all things we could possibly try and do. As I just come up with random games for folk to do to unlock the stuff that... This thing's taking the mic. Me and you. There. I think once this hits, it needs to... Ah, it needs to reload! That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright. For today. We'll wrap things up there. I'll wait until more people are on. If you're tuning rank and you come on early, just get to work. Just do some bits. Just keep yourself busy. Because, yeah. You're going to get a bit of a head start. So if you can find Naruto-based people to get some experience early, cool. If you can find some rare bits that possibly could be useful, you know, that might be things you might want to trade in later. That kind of thing. Just, yeah, get whatever you can get. Set yourselves up with wee houses. You get to pick a good spot, essentially. I'll figure out where the hell I'm living. As time goes, maybe on the mountain, maybe just an area. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll pick a nice area. But for now, people can build bits, and then I'll probably tell them to tear it down and reconstruct it to my image. I decided that they're not allowed houses as big as they made them, but we'll see what kind of dictator I'm going to end up being as time goes. But right, anyway, as I was saying, leave a like if you enjoyed. Dictator Lord Gingy is a thing. The Hokage, which I picked Hokage because fire, shadow, land of fire, visible. Yeah, I'm going the whole Fire Lord route again. So there is that. But yeah, I'm sort of excited for trying this. Because, yeah, doing it as an episode shall be interesting. Or it could be a disaster, but we'll see. I'll hold out hope that we can do this well. Also, I need to stop, like, trailing off because I'm that hungry that, yeah, I'm just sort of going to start blabbling. So, right, as things stand, I should be your lord. People come on, people start working, people make themselves look busy. I'll come on, I'll tell them to do things, I'll make up games, and people will gradually rise in the ranks and learn new abilities. Also, I might just do, like, mass games where people get, like, everyone gets, like, a certain thing. Maybe like a trial fire or something, or they do a fiery thing, and everyone that does it gets fire release, sort of stuff. That could be a thing, but we'll see. But right, anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed. Question of the day. Let's do one. So, in the comment section, and I'll have like an extra, I'll have a building slash room slash something to put the answer, so I'll pick someone out from the comment section to put on the board. But, yeah, question of the day today. Let's see. Who is your favourite character in Boruto? Oh, it's gonna hurt me thinking of an answer for that one, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, let us know your thoughts on that one. Do you even like any characters in Boruto? I mean, you must. Some of them are from Naruto. Some of them are cool. Mainly the Naruto ones. Maybe you do like some of the characters from Boruto. Who knows? I don't watch it really. I try to. Welcome to the Boruto mod pack. It's gonna be a weird one as I like struggle with hating it, but also rolling with it. But at the same time, I find this quite cool, so I'm gonna get used to it. So I'm so conflicted about this mod pack, but as long as this series ends up being fun. But right, anyway, comment down below favorite Boruto character. If you want to try and get on the server, leave a like along with the IGN down below for a chance to get on. But on that though, thank you all for watching. See you all next time for what shall be the Boruto mod pack and the reign of Lord Gingy. So see you then for that. Go! Bye everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support. And a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Johnny members, Kiza Rio, Metro Guy 4949, The Trickster, Austin Quinsonberry, and Leo Lalonde. And our ANBU members, golddragon, James F, Rapids Rogue, Call of Clash, Arkham Knight400, Killer Idea Bot, Shadow Wolf, Robert Scimeca, and Eragon. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support. Butter.